Welcome. Super Tuesday, another edition of Hot Off the Press, the news you can use with your man, International G, and your main man, Big Haas.
No doubt. Positive energy always creates elevation. Positive energy always creates elevation.
Peace,
Peace, peace.
peace for those that know what that means. Peace. Well. Welcome back to another edition of Hot Off the Press, the news that you can use, you need to use. There's been a lot of, always a lot of developments we know in this world. Always something going on. Um, we had that treacherous snowstorm this week.
Yeah.
They always call for 5 feet, and we get 5 millimeters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Strategically planned.
yeah,
Goddamn.
and now this weekend, I'm still dressed for the weather because it's very cold outside.
Not all right.
But now this weekend they're calling for 8 to 10 inches of snow. So I'm guessing I can bring out the damn swim trunk because it's probably gonna be about 85 degrees or something. That's the only
early
profession.
early spring, huh?
Yeah, that's the only profession that I know that you can be absolutely wrong every single time,
And get up there and lie every day
and still get a check.
and make about 120,000 a year.
Yeah, or better. Shit,
Yeah.
and still
That
get a
that
check.
that show you the world upside down, man.
Very much
What's
so.
important and what's not.
Right on. Right on. No, you got something hot off the press. I know you do. I
Oh
know you.
man, it's crazy you say that because I was looking at this thing about climate control, um, and how they were talking about global warming. And with my research, I started with 2026, and so the big thing is Trump talking about there ain't no such thing as global warming. So I was like, what was the pandemic before global warming? And then it was polluting the ocean and all the stuff the EPA don't even think is important no more. Um, and then the epidemic before that. But while I was looking at that, I was simultaneously looking at all the wars and all the people that's been in charge since this been going on. They're still in control. That's what I found
Yeah.
doing my research. I ain't looking for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you look
Right.
at the people that's in the power that's ruining the world right now, and so-called allegedly killing folk because we don't know. Maybe they just putting that in our eyes to make us think a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So they can keep us in the loop and make us feel like we saving the world, like this Captain America energy all over the America. Um,
Right.
but yeah, but that's what I wanted to talk about because I mean I could pull up an article, but I'm just reflecting on what I saw. Um, I guess I still can pull it up, but
Yeah.
because I got it in my email, so let me pull it up. But I figured, that'd be something good to start off with because they always got some kind of scheme. And I looked at who were the worst warmongers in the last 50, 60 years. And it's the baby boom. So but they learned that from the generation before them. So what does that tell you? The world was a lot more universal, I would say. People traded, people did what they had to do, but now it's all about self, and they try to pass that on. But it skipped Generation X, I feel, because we basically had to learn on our own. We had to learn how to maneuver and do everything on our own because we were latchkey kids.
You
But let
while
me
you
pull
while,
it.
while you doing
Yeah,
that
go
real quick,
ahead.
I'm gonna share this.
Basically,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I
share
was
this.
trying to say.
Oh well, no, I'm gonna share this. I'm just gonna share
Say what
what
you
you
were
were
trying to
saying.
say.
Yeah, you were saying. I'm just gonna share this right here so the people can see what you're talking about. What you're talking about now.
Okay, yeah.
I broke down. I went ahead and did the percentage of people by generation, and as you can see, the bottom two generations, there's silent generation, which is the people from 1928, to 1945, they make up roughly 4% of the population. They're about dead and gone. COVID fucked them up. Okay, most of them gone with COVID. Okay, they only 4% of them left. They knew what they were doing when they did that COVID. Okay, because a lot of them got taken out in rest homes, hospitals, and things to that nature. After that, now who's gonna get the rest of that money from the silent generation that they got building up? The baby boomers, the next in line to get that thing,
Yeah.
the baby, and they're holding on to power. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they're roughly 20% of this population. 20% of the population is the baby boomers, and they're from 1946 to 1964. Okay, then you got my generation, Generation
Yeah.
X.
And
You
a
know,
lot of the younger baby boomers have retired. It's still the older ones that's older, the elder baby boomers that's still running stuff. You know?
right, 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 right. Now let's see. Biden, he had to come before the baby boom. He's so old. He got to be in that silent generation. I think he just holding on to power. Wait, 80
I
more
don't know.
years.
I think he made the cut. Him and Trump, they
He
might be the elder baby boomers. I'm not
well, he
sure,
eight,
but
he 80 years old, lady.
is it?
Oh,
What happened to my joint?
let me see. Hold on. I think Biden is like 80 years old. You know, and it, and, it, and if
Oh,
he's
shit,
80 years old, that he just made the cut. If he's
man.
eight, just made the cut. He's in 1946. But you know what? He might have been, yeah, 46. 46 and 26. That's 80 years old. Let me see how old Joe Biden is. Let me see what they do.
I think I think Joe Biden like 70. No, Donald Trump like
Oh
78.
Lord, he did not
Joe
make the
Biden like
cut.
83. Yeah, okay.
He is in the silent
Yeah,
generation. He's in the silent
yeah.
generation.
So he the last of the silent generation.
Yeah, he's holding on. He's one that won't let go. He won't let go. Let's see how old your boy is. 79. He did not make it.
79. Yeah, he right there.
He's a baby boomer. He's in the baby boomers.
Yeah, he the elder
Baby
of the
boom.
baby boomers.
Yes, he's the elder of the baby boomers. Okay, so he the one with in power. That's him in power now. He's in power right now. You see, yeah, yeah. So the
Now,
baby.
now do they put their personality with the amount of money we making and the world they came up in? They trying to keep that image going on how they was taught. You know what I'm saying? And that world, that blueprint is done. You feel me?
Man, that was horse and carriage.
Hey,
I'm saying, come on, the silent
that's mud
generation.
flood replacement.
Joe Joe Biden's generation, Joe Biden's generation is fucking horse and carriage. I mean, you didn't have everybody didn't have cars. Everybody couldn't afford to
No, they
afford.
didn't. No, they didn't.
Everybody,
No,
some
they
people still had
didn't.
the horse and carriage. You know, car like
You heard
Ford,
what I said? The mud flood replacement.
right? Cabbage
The
Patch did
orphans, you know.
yeah, the Cabbage Patch parents, the
Yeah, the
adopted
cat pet baby. He don't even know who his great forefathers was. He don't even know.
parents.
Yeah, he don't even know. So why would he act accordingly? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that's right, man. I guess you're right.
I mean,
Never
think
thought
about it.
about Never thought about it. Never really thought about that at
He don't
all.
have no lineage to nothing. He don't. He just he like a bot almost.
Shit, he is about. I thought his damn wife was damn Jill was damn controlling him one time. I thought she had a remote control one time. Shut up.
Might
Go.
check.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that I look at it. These people, Clyburn, all these people still in office. Nancy, she just retired, but they pass on that
Nancy
same generation.
retired.
So you got people like Gen X. They up under all that. They sandwiching with the Millenniums and Gen Z. And hey, it's like okay, we right here. We know what's going on. We sitting here telling y'all, but you got the young generation. They upset because they're like, okay, y'all know, but why y'all ain't do nothing? We can't do nothing because look at what's in front of us. They ain't gonna allow us to do nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
And if we
So we in
did
the
do
sample.
and if we did do something, they just gonna be like, they did it.
Yeah, it's your fault.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit.
You need to work
Trying to get,
harder. You need to work
yeah,
harder than what you're doing now. Yeah.
that's
So
great.
that it is crazy, man. But that's what we dealing with. I think that's what I said. The world will change once the right mind state is in place. Right now, we trying to hold on to these old ways. We still worry about Britain, and they ain't even got no army enough big enough to beat our ass, and we still worry about what they think. Or Israel, they attacking everybody, and they ain't no bigger than California. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me.
And
It's
Israel,
crazy that we put up with stuff like this with small pockets of people, and people talk about reparations, but everybody in the world have got reparations except us, American uh, foundational black people, whatever you want to call it. So when we know we ain't getting no reparations because why? We still in a war. Why are you gonna give somebody reparations? You still attacking them. So now you got the middle class, uh, Caucasian or white folk. Now they see what's going on because we've been telling them. And guess what generation that is? Generation X.
right?
Because the baby boomers ain't in line. They worry about their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or they out there marching, creating these liberal little things that fighting ICE. You know what I'm saying? Creating all this mischief so they can control the money at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But don't give a damn about shit. They'll rather
But you know
die
what?
and get their money to a college.
But you know what though, man? I mean, really, this shit is really sad, and I mean, it's really sad, very, very sad. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact that not only what you just said, but I look at how the federal government will freely give all these other countries billions of dollars, billions, not millions, billions. When they can say, okay, this year is an odd year, so we gonna go with all the every other alphabet, the cities that start with something odd and even, and then you take that money and you clean them cities up. You invest that money in those cities. I mean, we got
Yeah,
enough money, man. We spend enough money. Listen, man, for real, we should be taken care of as Americans. We're footing this bill. You dig what I'm saying? We're taking our asses to work. They're taking our money, roughing it off, really. You know what I'm saying? This high ass taxes. And come on, man. You know, it's crazy. It's just crazy. It's just
yeah, it
crazy.
is, man. It's like what you doing all this for? You get up every morning, you do the same thing, and you ain't achieving shit because the work we should have evolved by now as a group. And I mean, we should have been doing the same stuff our parents was doing. There ain't no way. We should have evolved as a race, as humanity, whoever, mankind, whatever kind of damn human you is, or trying to be a human. We should have evolved by now. Where you should have been where I'm at by nature by now. But when you got
Man,
people with this hiccup going on, we ain't gonna never have no prosperity. You know what I'm
I just
saying?
don't I don't understand it, man. I really don't. I'm blown away at that right there because all this money every year we give to all these fucking people all over the fucking world when we can take just fuck it, man. Just go state by state and invest the money in the states. You know what I'm
Think
saying?
about this. What if we don't invest in shit? What if we go steal everything we need? We need a bulldozer. We need a couple of trucks so we can build a city. We need all the Why we don't go hustle the people that make the products? Why are we not thinking like that? Like fuck these motherfuckers. They ain't gonna do shit. Let's take care of our own. But no, people, because you got people assigned to break up groups, to break up prosperity in any group. They got to create this racial shit. They got to create this war against man and woman and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman can't go out here and beat no man ass. So automatically she inferior to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
automatically take money out the place. She already at the bottom of the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? If we put it like that, by
You gotta
nature. So
right.
come on, let's think about it. Why are we thinking? Why are we sitting here begging? I'll be looking at all these podcasts show what we could do. We get and all come back to receipts. Dead men, dead white men on motherfucking money on a piece of paper, saying that we got to get this to get that. Hell, when a motherfucker down the street got the bulldozer, this motherfucker got the same company over here that do plumbing, got everything we need, our own infrastructure, but we so still caught up in the conversation. Oh man, what we gonna do? What the world is this? What nobody don't want to do nothing. But what if people are and the media that we portray that is good is not showing us that, and that's why we stay in this nostalgia, this loop. That's why the world is not going nowhere, and that's why the money don't have no value no more. That's what we trying to tell y'all.
Money
You
ain't
feel me? They
had no
don't.
value. It's
Everybody
capitalism.
ready to quit their job.
It's
Everybody.
capitalism.
I don't care
Right.
if you
It's
making
capitalism.
150,000 a year, you still can't keep up. Cause
No.
you ain't gonna never be no billionaire. You ain't gonna never be no millionaire. So what you gonna control? The only thing you can control is something collective. You got to form like Voltron, and that's what the problem is. People don't want to do that. You got too many Decepticons. You got too many people who want to go against the grain. So many people hack with parasites living in their body. So many people easily put the stray away because of a dead man on a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all
Right.
think about it. You know, I
Right.
mean, excuse me for the. I get like this, man. But when
No.
the source speaking through me, I gotta tell the truth because it don't make no sense because we getting hustled, man. we
Right.
really are.
Right. We all get life. You know what? Um, this should make you think. Hip hop heads. This should make you think. When Jay-Z came out with that song, you should have thought about it. This can't be life. Can't be, man. It gotta be more to
No,
this
this
shit
ain't
right
no
here,
life,
man.
man.
This ain't.
We shouldn't be
We're
talking
living
about
in
no shit like this.
we're living in a capitalist society. You understand what I'm saying? I feel the capitalism is the root of what's wrong with this world today.
Yeah, and imperialism and all the
Yeah,
isms. This is what I'm
yeah,
saying. You
exactly,
know, and you
exactly.
got these British folks still trying to hold on to imperialism, and they don't have no power. That show you how much arrogance. That show you what power does to certain people. When you sit on a pedestal so long, you forgot how to survive. When you don't even have a natural instinct, and you supposed to be a superpower, you don't even have an army no more. You don't have nobody to protect your people. You know what I'm saying? The basics. You can't even feed yourself. So you gotta go out here and create wars in other countries and do all that just to eat and all that. Come on, hey, the gig is up.
Right.
Look at what happened to Bill Gates now. Nobody supporting Bill Gates with Microsoft. Now his stuff falling off real quick, and now he trying. But hey, is what goes up must come down. This is the basic laws of the universe. You know,
Man, it just don't.
because at the end of the day, it's about having morality and some humility. You know what I'm saying?
But the
Because
thing,
why why would you get up every morning if you wasn't thinking about progress? You know what I'm saying? And if you making progress and everything else around you, you consider weed, that means you can't go past them weeds. You got to stay in your world. And after a while, you create a world where you think nothing is better than that world. But when eventually the weeds start growing up because, hey, it's their time to come up. And now you can't even socialize with the flowers in the forest that's blooming around you because you already done sold your soul. You got to stay in your circle. So what does that create? It creates a mental health because now you got to feel you got to protect your area. You got to do all this to create mischief, to create more weeds, to keep staying weed. You don't want them to blossom. Come on now.
but do you think and I hate when I speak and I say this right here. People that's not of the same race and and gender as well. They think that we're biased or anything like that, but it's far from the case. Truth is truth. Okay. Now, do you think they moved the goalpost, gave themselves a head start, um, because they couldn't compete and they knew
Well,
the bottom of the totem pole was going to be for them if they didn't find some type of way, some type of society to create some type of monopoly game with this thing called life, this matrix right here, to give themselves an advantage. Because you have white people taking advantage, you got Jews taking advantage of them. You know, you have the Indians taking advantage of every damn, the Chinese taking advantage of every fucking body. I mean, you got all this stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying? People, all these misusing others. You understand what I'm saying?
But where they
America.
learned from, brother, they learned it from the imperialism. They learned it from the people that's oppressing them now. Okay, because if you destroy somebody and they got to build back up, they drive is to get back where they were. You know what I'm saying? Before you came around. You feel what I'm saying? And that's
At the
that's
least.
that. Yeah, because you look at, I always give an example. We take it back in the 90s, and you look at some of the kids that came up uh in the crack era. A lot of them end up being successful because they didn't want to see that no more. They drive was to never repeat what their family did or what their parents did or what, you know what I'm saying? Because they end up being successful. And I feel I use that same example with what's going on, what happened with the so-called white man or Caucasian or any other race or the Chinese example. Because look at the Chinese, the British went in there and doped them out. They was living on a high horse, but because the British didn't wanted to break the treaties, and the Chinese were like, well, look, we ain't got time for that. Look, y'all get on up out of here. They start sending dope in there and start poisoning people. Then they brought their morale down. You feel what I'm saying? So when they start recovering, you know what I'm saying? They had to drive. Like, that's why you see in the 80s and the 90s and all that, they start selling cars because, okay, the oppressor was letting them build back up because they were playing chess. You feel what I'm saying? They were
Right.
playing, using these other countries to come up. And I feel like that drive, that they were treating people how we treated them. And that's why I say at the end of the day, that's why they remember how we treated them. Okay? Because that's the only way these people could have the knowledge they do, unless it was somebody like look like us that taught them and showed them how to use trick knowledge against people like their own people. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's just like you go out there, until this day, we go out there and you look at a white kid, you be like, oh man, that, everybody get picked, and then you look at a white kid, you be like, oh, oh no, man, you come on, man, we'll pick you up. But he will get picked first. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So imagine living in a world like that when they made you a slave. You was a slave. You wasn't the best slave. You couldn't keep up. You feel what I'm saying? And so you
Right.
have that drive and you remember that in your DNA. So that made you want to be better. But see, that's how they set them up too. You feel what I'm saying? Because they give them little trinkets and give them a little bit here and there and say, "Oh, boom, you can prosper." So it's our fault. Our cousins did it. The Black European, all these Prince Hall, all these people that was collectively, they did it, and we wasn't supposed to procreate with nothing outside of our being, and we did, and this is the manifestation of it. So to answer your question in a long term way, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that could end a lot of conversations because at the end of the day, it is our fault that we are in this situation. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, we still free-handed and still willing to teach and raise and let people stab us in our damn back because we just good by nature. But we can be devilish, as y'all describe us. Once we find out if a mother ain't right, you gonna then that's when you gonna get us. We tapping into that energy now where we remembering now. We starting to remember. We like, okay, yeah, I remember. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to run that play no more. I already seen that before. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. 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 Exactly. You froze up. Big Haas is froze up, and while Big Haas is froze up, I'll continue with today's episode. I'm trying to find an article or something that I can speak for y'all. He'll be back. I think he had to restart his internet or something happened before. Yeah. But anyway, like you said, yeah, capitalism is something else, man. It is something. Um, I think it's the root of the money. With capitalism, that's where money come in. Barter and trade used to be the thing where everybody had to provide some type of service or or something to equally trade. Right now, there's no equal trade with what's going on right now. You have money being printed that's not backed by anything. So it's the difference between the United States dollar and the money in monopoly is nothing. The government prints it, and you got a company that prints the monopoly money. Government has a printing press. They print the money, and they just send it out. Not backed by anything. Not no natural resources. If we get anything, we have to have. If you have to have collateral, and what collateral is, let's see. Put him back in there. Hold on, everybody. Get because back. All right, you back. Can you hear? I don't know what's going on, but you can't hear right now. Let me put him on standby. Call him right quick, y'all.
I'm in there, man. I don't know what's going on.
It's froze up. Your screen is
Froze up
froze.
again.
Yeah, your screen is froze.
All right, I'm gonna just. All right, here we go. I don't know what's going on.
They can hear you. Your fan club, they said, we're Big Hans in the chat.
Who?
Nah, I just said that.
Yeah,
I'm
no
messing with you. There
way.
you go. All right, you right now. There you go. All right, I'm going to hang up this phone.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
All right, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But yeah.
stop talking. You go ahead and do your
Oh,
thing.
there it is. No.
I don't even
Shut
know
up.
why that happened.
Shut up,
I
nigga.
feel, yeah, my internet bill high as hell. I ain't no damn way.
God almighty. God almighty.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's crazy. Anyway,
but look, but anyway, this is old. People, the internet is just catching on to this. I remember when this gentleman did this shit right here. Um, he went off. He went off. He got fed up with the system being like it is, and he blamed everything on white people. And I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show you. He went before um, a judicial committee and went off. You know what I'm saying? He went off. Okay, went the hell off. All right, let me refresh this. Why it's not loading? Come on, there. You got the load there. Here. Oh shit. Everything is messing up.
I
You know
told you,
what?
man. Jackie,
I don't know.
janky as hell.
Everything is messing up today.
Dropping too many jewels on the show.
It's coming in, coming out. I don't know what it want to do.
Yeah, that's how my internet was doing just now. I don't know what's going on, man.
I don't know. Okay. Wait, let that
Yeah.
stop me out. I,
No, I'm glad it wasn't just me.
oh, this is on the internet right here. I'm glad. Well, shit, I don't know
Yeah, I
what's going
know
on.
it. I'm sitting here looking
Live.
at you doing it live. It's crazy.
Sorry, we're having trouble playing this video. Come on, man. What? Let's
Oh
see.
wow. Any video you hit, I'm gonna play.
Okay, let's go with my man right here then. Let's go with my man right now. I'm gonna give him Richard
Who was
Cranium.
that?
No, I ain't gonna give him the Richard Cranium award, but I'm gonna tell you, hey, this back in 1958. Yeah, I tell you.
Oh, 58.
This is 1958. They say this is the first YN. The first
First
YN
YN.
ever documented now. Ever documented. I want you, hey, hold on there. I got that. Hey,
You know they
look.
had gang culture. What
Oh,
year that
hey,
you said? Oh, they bugging, man. Let's see where we go.
let's see. What's happening here? Let's see. Okay, let's see. The first YN, hot damn, the first ever documented YN. Listen to my man. Hold on. Here we go. Oh my God. This is crazy. I don't believe this shit. Hold on.
Hey,
I don't
welcome
believe
to
this shit. I mean,
America.
they targeted us or something, man. Did we do something?
Yeah, you know we dropping too many jewels.
Hey, man, I ain't even
We done
got
gave
into
a
anything.
timeline on
I
this
ain't
nigga.
even got into anything today,
Hey, we
though.
ain't
You know
even
what
say
I'm saying?
nothing
We had,
bad about no white folk. We start talking about them black
oh, I mean,
Europeans. That's what it is.
yeah,
Let's talk about the real shit. What's going on? You know, talking about
no doubt,
all
man.
these ones that hate now.
Man,
They flunkies. They don't know no better. They were taught to hate.
right.
It's different
Let's see
between
my man
somebody
right here.
being
Everybody think my man crazy. Everybody think my
hate.
man crazy, but I don't think he crazy. Let's see. They think he crazy, but he ain't crazy. Let's see what he say. Oh my God. You know what? I'm tired. I ain't doing this. I'm not even gonna do this. I'm not getting ready to do this. No, I'm not. I can't believe it, man. Everything is damn. We're having trouble playing this video, and now you froze up again. I just don't. I don't understand what's going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for this. Um, what's going on? Whatever's going on here, I apologize. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't know. Well, it defeats the purpose. I don't know. Oh, let me let Twan back in. Let me see. Okay,
Uh,
I don't know what's
uh,
going on, man.
uh, 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 uh,
I can't play with this
uh.
dude.
Boy, look here. You already know what time it is. They mess with the show early. I'm gonna still show my article. Let me see. I got some I want to point out anyway if it'll play. So
I know. I
I'm gonna
got
show
something
how
that I ain't got to
we
worry about no
repeat
damn
time.
internet. Worry about no damn internet.
I want to share my screen.
Okay,
Yes,
hold on.
sir. The screen. Uh,
All right. Yeah.
yes, sir. All right. Are we here? Are we here?
Waiting on you.
We good?
Nope.
Well, it'll stop
It ain't
sharing
come up
out
yet.
again already, man.
No, it ain't. You froze up.
Oh
You're
wow.
froze up. Yeah, and I can't see you, but I can hear you. You still now you back. Okay, there it is right there. All right.
This thing. They man, they tripping. All right. Now remember I told y'all about the timeline. It's 2026. So I said I'm gonna go 10 years back. All right. So let's talk about what's going on in 2016. Who was running for president in 2016?
Trump,
Trump.
Hillary,
Boom.
Hillary, Bernie,
Hillary. Boom.
Bernie.
And I don't know who's gonna put. Let me pull the article up. Let's see. I can show y'all what I found. It's not gonna let me do it.
The
Y'all
Democrat
messing with
National
us
Convention.
bad. I already had my little.
The Democrat National Convention conspired with Hillary Clinton to bump Bernie Sanders out of the race. He was beating her, and they needed her. The powers that be, the deep state, and all the rest needed Hillary Clinton in office so they could pull out their mischievous goals that they have planned for us.
Okay, stop right there. Now let's go back to 1996. Guess who else was in office that's connected to her?
Billy Boy.
Billy Boy. Now what were they doing? At the same time,
Smuggling drugs.
what was they doing?
Smuggling
You know what I'm
drugs.
saying?
Had a drug ring going out of Arkansas, supplying drugs to the
Come
east,
on now.
west coast. All
Where else they was at? They was over there in the Middle East, so-called Middle East,
yeah.
right? Over there causing havoc, right? Then I went back another 10 years, took it to 86. Who was in power then? Ronald Reagan. Think about it. Ronald Reagan, he wasn't even messing with. That's when it started. They was over there in the Middle East messing around, but they wasn't. They were more focused on Russia.
I can't remember. I can't remember. Oh, he froze up again. Oh my gosh. Why were we talking? Why is this going on? Satan, you think you have power, but you don't. The only power you have is what they give you. You're inferior. He'll be back. I'm gonna have to share something. So let me see what I have to share. What I can share. Let me see. Bring up some stuff. All right, I got an article to share with y'all. Oh, there he is, right there. There you go, right there. Yo, because well, anyway, let's see. There you go. Hold up. Yo,
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. This shit has got me. I got an article I
Hey,
pulled up.
I mean, we might have technical difficulty, but it's not like this to
No,
this extreme right here. I don't know what's going on.
yeah.
And
Let
if
me
the
see.
internet gonna be out, it's gonna be out, huh?
Yeah, I know. I had already had this article up, so it's already up. It's not one that I have to pull up like I was pulling that other one up. This one's already up. Ladies and gentlemen, has been announced today. R. Kelly, about R. Kelly, the news about R. Kelly. If y'all have not heard, you know he was going to court trying to get released early. All right, they gave him his release date. R. Kelly has a release date, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to show it to you right now. Live in effect. R. Kelly, his release date. R. Kelly is set to be released on December 21st,
What?
2000,
Man, get the
2045.
man, that ain't right, man. You know what? Somebody try and keep that man in there, man. It's so weird about
Did
that,
he?
man.
Did
Something ain't
he?
right about that, man.
Did he? And Hove?
Hey, it ain't. I don't think it did it. I don't think it did it.
It's
It's
Hove.
somebody that
Hove.
messing
Hove.
with me too.
Hove. Hove.
Yep.
Who's on tour with
I'm
him?
gonna just go ahead and say it, man.
Who's on tour with him?
I mean, cause look at the other dude that what's the other dude from Canada? He's still in jail and he ain't even do nothing really. You know? Um, the guy that made man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, look, I understand when these niggas is pedophiles and they the one taught this man the game, and y'all gonna keep the. I don't know if this is passing of the torch. I don't know what's going on, but we live in a world where women sell their body for a happy meal. And you willing to put a man in jail. So it's something beyond that. It's like anybody with success that look like us is like they being attacked. You know what I'm saying? And first, the ones they coming for is the one that they so-called say that's not moral sound. You know what I'm saying? But they using that so they can come for the other ones that take care of their families or do it. I'm not saying these people didn't take care of their families, but they using their lower self weakness to control them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes you just got to tell the truth. And if he knows something, he need to tell it. He need to make a whole song about it. Make an album about it. Ain't no way I'm going to stay in there and I know the truth. And you going to die in there anyway because you ain't going to make it to that. No, you know what I'm saying? It's sad, man.
R. Kelly is, what, 59 years old?
Yeah, he ain't no young buck, man.
Hold up. I think he's 59. Let me see.
He ain't no young buck, man. And so that man going to end up dying in there, man.
Kelly. Let's see.
And
59.
I guarantee you.
R. Kelly is 59. Born January 8th, 1967.
59.
59 years old, and they tell this nigga
So
that
he
his
considered a baby boom.
2049. I mean
2045.
2045. 2045.
For what? For what? For what?
He peed on that girl though. That's what they said, but he said that wasn't him.
Pee?
He married Aaliyah. She
And
was
these people
15.
eating at McDonald's, you worry about somebody peeing on you? Man, come on. These people out here taking people organs, man. And y'all worry about somebody. Y'all trying to steal any kind of hero we got. Pied Piper. R. Kelly is considered a Pied Piper in our community. Okay? This man make a song about anything. And it sound good. You know what I'm saying? So the devil get a hold of that. And you won't, come on, man. That's somebody that look like us. They're trying to keep people tucked away because they know something about them. You know what I'm saying? And it's all gonna come down, whoever you are. They say it's so-called whoever. I ain't.
And you broke up again, man. Every time you get to dropping jewels, man, you breaking up. You breaking up. Breaking up. That's fucked up, man. I don't know what's going on right here this evening, and nothing like that. I really don't. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for this technical difficulties that we're going through. But it's not us. As you can see, it's not us. I don't know what it is. Let me let him back in the room. All right, you back. I don't know what's wrong.
2045. 2045.
Yeah.
2045.
That's it. 2045. 2045.
2045.
That's what they said. 2045. I got some other shit too. Let me see. Let me see here. Trying to pull this shit.
Shout out to the chat, man. We saw the video keep going in and out. YouTube messing with our joint. That's all it is. It's YouTube or Restream. One of the two.
It's not restrained because shit's going on X. It's something is happening on X. You know, and like you can't pull anything up. Did you hear your neighbors? Your neighbors. Did you hear your neighbors? Let's get on some comedy shit right now. Maybe damn, look at you. You froze a fucking again. All right, I'm gonna share this shit right here. Let's get on some comedy shit, man. You know, just see what's going on here. Yo. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. Anyway, get on this comedy shit right quick. And let's see.
Why you keep letting your dog shit in my yard, bro?
Wait a minute, you know it's about 13 people walk their dogs down this yard.
Now, motherfucker, I seen your dog shitting in my yard. I'm getting tired of that
Oh,
shit.
well, I ain't gonna say he didn't shit, but he got to shit somewhere.
Bro, don't piss me off. I'm running out of places to hide bodies, man.
Hey, shit. Hey,
You gonna clean that shit up.
Oh boy.
Man. I don't know why you got that motherfucker anyway. He ain't good for shit.
well, hey, that's your motherfucker. You choose to have goldfish. I choose to have a dog.
You gonna make this shit difficult?
I mean, where you trying to go with this?
Bro, I can go where you want to go. We can boogaloo, you can barbecue. What the fuck you want to
Hey,
do?
bro, look, I'm a boogaloo and then I'm a barbecue.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put my foot in your ass till both shoes get shitty.
We gonna you about as bright as a cave.
Okay, so what that make you? You having a conversation with a motherfucker that's bright as a cave. But see, I do when I go out
You know what I see?
no, it ain't gonna end well, not at all.
You know, you're the reason why God created the middle finger, motherfucker.
That's right. And God created your crazy
You know what
ass.
I'm saying? So just by talking to you,
Yeah.
you know they got the old saying, two wrongs don't make a right. But that shit apply to your mom and daddy. I can tell just by talking to you.
Well, it damn sure made it either.
You know what? All I gotta say is, bro, you gonna clean that shit up, or I'm gonna clean your ass up. You take it like you want it.
Well, we gonna boogaloo then, bro.
All right, we gonna boogaloo.
Good.
Motherfucker, I tell you what.
Take off your ponies and put on your motherfucking tracksuit.
That's exactly what I'm finna do.
Yeah, cause you gonna be running, motherfucker. Yeah, you definitely gonna be running.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running right up your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, you gonna break the motherfucking record. You think Carl Lewis had the record?
You mind?
Boy,
Yeah, ain't nothing happening. You said ain't no interruption when you were playing it.
You see what I'm saying? See, I don't
Yeah,
know what the
yeah.
fuck going.
You gotta be on the cloud shit. You gotta be on the cloud shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's
I don't know
messed
what's
up
going
out
on.
here.
I said, let's get some some kikis
I
going
want you
on.
to kiki and ka ka ka.
Sports and
The
entertainment.
world
Sports
ends.
and entertainment. Sports and entertainment.
That's
That's
it.
what they want us to keep talking about. Sports and entertainment.
Hypnotized.
Yeah, I can't do that. I gotta hypnotize. I gotta damn dehypnotize them because they are hypnotized. They done told a lie to their vision.
Uh-oh.
Keep them like
Only
that.
telling
Man.
his story.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
Tomorrow,
we
Apple is coming out with this Creator Studio tomorrow, 28th. And it's got a lot of things on it, man. It got Final Cut Pro on there. It has like a compressor. Man, it has a lot of things on there, man. I'm thinking about getting it, man. You know, we'll be able to do a lot more stuff than we're doing right now. You know what I mean? They got the Logic tools. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Final Cut Pro. The Logic Pro. Yep.
Yep.
They got the pages with they got everything, the compressor.
Definitely about to get into PLCs.
Yeah, man. This ain't. And I need time to, man. We need some time. I ain't got enough time.
Come on, man. They ain't none of their business. They ain't none of their business. We good. We out here giving the. We had a little hiccup today. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the cold air or something. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe it's just
man.
They own us. You know what it is? You know what it is? It's cold in hell. So Satan had them. He ain't shit. He trying to heat it up. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
It's the opposite. It ain't hot. It's cold.
Yeah. Shit.
Don't let me grow in cold air.
No. Shit. Trying to see what the hell going on here. Let me see if I got something else to say. So what else been going on, man? What you talked about?
Well, I had another article I wanted to talk about how the UK is having a meeting with Beijing with China, and they going over there. Like I said, these the same people that poisoned them 100 years ago, and now they back over there trying to mix stuff up to try to throw Trump off. You know what I'm saying? So he can get upset and attack somebody. Like I said, man, this ain't no throwing, little trinkets in his eyes to try to mess with him because they know he got an ego. You know what I'm saying? And
That's it, man.
he
That's
always
it.
gonna get
That's
get back. You know what I'm saying?
that's
He got to
it.
get back.
See,
You know,
see, the Democrats
some of that
already
stuff
know
you gotta
who
let go, man. You gotta let it go.
he
And,
can't. He
and,
can't let
and
it
if
go.
you
That's what it is.
and if you ain't gonna let it go, be straight up and go forward and let us know so we know what to attack. But don't be trying to, you know what I'm saying, walk the fence and then jump over the fence and then act like you wild. Nah, nigga, go ahead and go straight to the soil. Cause we pretty much already know you just ain't gonna play, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, all this ego going for local judges and oh man,
Oh, I
come
got.
on, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And also, since you said that, you said things about that right there. You know that TikTok was sold. The sale has been
To
finalized.
to
Yeah.
Russia.
No, it was to
Well,
United States.
what did they
United
sell
States
Russia
has
though?
United States has what?
Sold it to who?
See, it's a lot of it. TikTok. The company that owned TikTok, they still got majority shares though. Still,
So they didn't
yeah.
sell to nobody. They brought it for themselves.
I mean, some people in America bought it. It was like this right here. You already heard about the damn. You know when my
Oh
man
Lord,
said
I'm about to get
my
off here
man.
now and then.
Yeah, you know like they said. My man said Nino Brown, what he say? He said, man, he said, bet not a rock get sold. He said, without me getting a 50 cent or something, my
Yeah,
cut.
yeah. So they got a percentage of everything.
This is what they doing. They don't want nothing successful unless they got their motherfucking hands in the dollar.
So
You
that
gotta,
ain't nothing but Israel. That's basically Israel purchased TikTok, basically.
but
Cause
they
that's
wouldn't
the
give in
hidden hand.
like that. They wouldn't give in like that. They would not give in like that. So they asked, do you have control? Does the United States have
So
control
who
of the
has
sale?
majority
TikTok,
share?
the TikTok company, the Chinese company that
So they can't control the
what?
content.
Let me do this. Hold on.
Cause I
Breakdown.
thought America just sold some
Oh,
cause they said they just sold something to Russia, man. I read that earlier today. I ain't get a chance to look at the article, but
yeah, I've heard this right here too. Let me see. Okay.
yeah, man, I'll
All right,
tell you,
watch this
man.
right here. Watch this right here. Watch this right here. Check this out right here. I'm gonna show you right now. This right here. Check it out. All right.
TikTok will not be banned. Final and official. TikTok's U.S. business is now American owned.
We'll tell you who the new owners of TikTok are and if they're actually in charge or not.
President of the United States, the House of Representatives, the U.S. Senate, and all 9 Supreme Court justices agree on one thing.
TikTok cannot be legal in the United States if it continues to be owned by China.
Well, now, 6 years into this TikTok saga, TikTok U.S. is not owned by China anymore as of last week.
China
That's
never
the
owned
big
it.
news. TikTok announced that they had separated off their U.S. business and sold 80% of it to non-Chinese investors.
ByteDance, a Chinese tech company that owned TikTok, is keeping 20%, but they're giving the other 80% to mostly American investors.
Given and they still didn't tell us. So that's some
No,
BS right there.
I had an article.
That's some BS.
Seen it. I
So
had
we got double
I was
citizens,
listening to
double agents.
the article. I was listening to they were talking about it on NPR, National Public Radio. They were talking about it on there. You know, that's a bullshit ass station. Sometimes they bias. Sometimes
Social
I hear
social
that
engineer
they used to
propaganda.
be down the middle, man. They used to be down the middle, man. Now they just so boy, they so to the left now, man. You know what I'm saying? Really,
Yeah.
they like really. I'm like, damn, really? Come on now, just keep it, down the middle, you know. But yeah, let's see. Let's see. Control TikTok. Let's see. Venture USA.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think that they said they sold something to
Oh,
Russia. I just don't know what it was.
yeah, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. What happens with this right here? Now, I said that. I said that right there to say this right here. Now TikTok has been sold. Guess what's happening?
What?
TikTok user says Epstein mentions are being blocked in DMs after U.S. shakeup. They talking about Epstein files in their DMs to each other, and they're being blocked because the algorithm is going into people's DMs. Not even a video that
Yeah.
you make publicly. They're going
Well, the
invading
same
your
thing on
privacy.
Facebook.
Invading your
Same
privacy.
thing on Facebook.
Talk about anything now. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
who? I
And they
got
can use your pictures to do whatever they want. Your content, they can use your content to do whatever they want to do. But that's everything, man. That's everything. Even the video games you know, 2K, things like that. They want the rights to all your information, content and all that. You know what I'm saying? So they can be able to control whatever you put up.
that shit. It's but I know it's a way. I seen that. I gotta start putting shit in files, man. So when we get ready to come on the show, I can just pull the file up. That's what I've
Man,
been
don't say
saying I was
that,
going to
man.
do, and
You're
I've
doing
been
a great
saying I was
job,
going to
sir. You're doing a great
do.
job. You're doing a great job. Don't
Because
say that
you
because
know what?
you you challenging yourself for no reason. I mean, half these people don't even look up half the stuff we look up. So
But put the
but there ain't enough for them to know. But I'm just saying, I want you to look up and see what they sold Russia, man. They sold Russia. They
Oh,
sold
okay. Let
something to,
me see.
To Putin. Yeah,
Let me
Trump
see.
sold something, and I thought it was TikTok, but obviously not. Maybe he sold some parts of Greenland or something. I don't know.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nobody don't even talk not the same no more anyway, man.
But this week I ain't been on TikTok. I just post them videos and I just post them from a third party source. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
it's
saying?
not the same.
And just
It's not
post
the
it like that.
same.
I don't go. I used to go on TikTok and just look at it all the time, man. It used to be
Yeah,
intriguing. You know what I'm learning
for
things.
you
Now
for your
man,
for you page, and they don't even bring up the same people no more. The
it's
content that
just I ain't even been on there
is
so
dull,
long. You know
man.
what
But
did
the
this
thing
happen?
is, if
This
you
just happened
type
last
certain
week.
words in, if you type certain words in, they won't even let you type certain words in now. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say nothing about war. You can't say nothing. They won't even pull up. Like they want you to forget all the stuff that has happened up to this point. Like we starting over type energy.
Damn, okay. These motherfucker right here said United States ain't sold Russia shit lately. He said instead of selling, we done seized. You know what I'm saying? It said
Seized what?
you.
They ain't seized nothing for no
They
Russia.
said they
Let
seized
me look it up
Russian
right quick.
assets. It said in early January 2026, United States authorities seized a Russian flag tanker as part of an aggressive ongoing sanction regime targeting Russia of yeah affiliated oil tankers. Yeah, I remember that when they did that off the coast of Venezuela. But I ain't heard they sold them anything. Arms trade. I'm not for sure. 26 of conspiring. Hold on. Arms trade. Arms trade arrest. Oh, dude was sentenced to in federal court 2026 for conspiring to illegally export over 1.5 million in American-made firearms to Russia. Damn, he gone again. What the hell? What the hell going on, man? Yo,
Yo,
what the hell going on?
I don't know, man. Let's see, man.
I
Let
know.
me see more, man. I did find out what it was, man.
What was it?
Uh, hold on. It said something about Trump trying to get. Hold on. Uh, Hold on. Let me go back this way. Said Putin turned down Trump. So the U.S. was gonna give Putin $1 billion. I don't know. Let me look. Um. Said something about Putin had frozen assets. I don't know what he got frozen assets tied into,
Oh
but
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about now?
I did see something about that. About some frozen assets.
That's what I was talking about.
They said the damn COVID vaccine, the mRNA, crosses the placenta to unborn. Is that something, man?
That's a weapon, man. Hey, we don't want to touch on that subject because we talked about that years ago, and
Yeah.
it's sad what's going on now. You hate to talk about it because a lot of people signed up for it, and you don't want to step on nobody's toes. But like I said, man,
Not only that, I know, but yeah, we ain't gonna talk about it because we already done talked about it. And we ain't gonna rub it in the face. We told you.
nah,
No, okay, that's it.
nah, because it just ain't right, man. It's just how these people ain't human, man. They don't care. They worry about their species, how they look. But all of us in the same boat.
I want you to listen. You see about Don Lemons rolling up in that church, right?
Head tore off.
Look,
What I mean, what's going on with him anyway? They fired him or something?
he got fired.
Yeah, I thought so. And what a house nigga always do? The coon always do. He want to come back out and act like he was always tough and he was a thug and
Fired
you
a
know what
long
I'm
time
saying?
ago. He got fired a long time ago.
Yeah, I know, but all of a sudden, I noticed it's a pattern with these folk that was in mainstream. Then they come out here and they become podcasters and you know what I'm saying? They still in the eyes, but they still trying to carry on their persona. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he always been a walking the fence type dude to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Man,
Maybe had to act that way to keep his job 9 times
no,
out of 10.
he's a gay black
Uh,
man. No, he's a
what?
gay black
What? I mean, I know, but okay, he gay, but
man.
still,
Yeah. But I'm just
is
saying
his husband a gay white man or he's a
exactly.
gay black man?
He's a gay white
Okay,
man.
then. My point exactly.
He
So
didn't have to play that part. He was
he
already
got
in.
identity crisis going on. You feel what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Right. Okay. I
That's
feel
the
you.
point I'm trying to make. And so when you got this energy, it's all good, it's all good in the hood when everything coming in. You know what I'm talking about? And then you
Right
got
on.
to come back on the so-called the other side. You really don't know you still was on that side.
Right.
They just prop your ass up.
I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to this right here. Just listen to it. We're gonna listen to it because I'm not even gonna play it because I said, damn, I play this shit. It might damn freeze up or
When the
something.
day,
Look,
y'all
No,
see
just
what
play it, man.
people
Freeze up
invaded
when
that
you
church
want.
the other
listen.
day? Now, I just want to say to protesters and all of them, don't do that here. Amen. Don Lemon, don't come here. You roll up in this church doing stuff like that, and it's going to be the Royal Rumble. We have worked hard. We built the church in the name of the Lord. We dedicated it to the Lord. It's built for worship. Our blood, sweat, tears, and finances are in this place. And some people who have never darkened the door of a church and never contributed one dime to it, gonna roll up in here and disturb our service and scare our children and shout obscenities in the church. That will not stand in this church. That will not stand. That's not going to stand. Right? Amen. So I thought I'd bring that up just in case there's somebody out there who is thinking, amen, that's not going to stand.
He said, that ain't happening. I'm letting you know now. Roll up in this motherfucker if you want to.
So John Lemon, he ran up in the church.
I need to bring that. I gotta find that video, man. Let me find
Yeah,
that
because
video.
I've been hearing his name lately. I don't know why he signed it all of a sudden. What happened so much? You know, I seen a video where they said he was fighting somebody or somebody attacked him. But other than that,
Roll up in the church, man. Man, let me see.
but wouldn't he be considered a liberal as well?
Yeah, he's a white liberal.
Yeah, basically.
He's a white nigga with a black cracker liberal.
Called black redneck.
Yeah. Shit. I think this is it right here. Hold on. This might be it.
Today I'm going to make a beat. We're going to Output's new plugin co-producer, play your beat.
You do not own the right.
It.
No.
You put in the key, G minor, and then describe what we want. Funky electric organ. And based off your audio,
You do not own the rights.
Do you think he will run?
It's not showing.
Well, it seems like the appetite's there, and if the appetite's there, people like Gavin Newsom, they're not going to reject power. So, I think this would be a great grift for him, even if he, didn't get very far. So, I think he will run, and the reason why it's very obvious he's putting the signs out there is that he has focused his attention on President Donald Trump every single day. If you look at his Twitter feed, it's all just completely bashing the president every single day instead of focusing on himself and his state that he's leading.
Now, Stephanie, I want to talk about Minnesota, where reportedly ex-CNN host Don Lemon was caught in an anti-ICE, ICE is obviously the Immigration and Customs Enforcement mob, an anti-ICE protest, wait for it, in a church. Yeah, there was a protest in a church. Don Lemon was there. You see that on the screens right now. Well, a judge has reportedly declined to sign off on charges against Lemon, linking him with the protest. But Stephanie, just on a broader note, what does it say about the current state of things if we have these so-called activists protesting in the sacred area of a church?
It's just totally vile and disgusting what happened. It's an embarrassment. And I am not surprised that Don Lemon got let off the hook here. That was actually my prediction on a segment earlier today before it happened. And it's because it seems like the left always gets away with everything. And Don Lemon claimed he was doing journalism there. But it's interesting because if you actually looked into the details of his day, he seemed like he was in on it, like he knew all about it. And let's say, for example, he didn't actually know about it. There was a point in time where he got to the church and he still had the opportunity to not go in. He should have paused for a moment and said, hey, you know what? Interrupting a church service, that actually might be illegal. So maybe we all shouldn't go in there. But instead, he let these people go in there. He went in there and then he proceeded to, slam the pastor with just absurd questions when the pastor was kindly asking him to leave and to stop making people feel uncomfortable. And I can't get the picture of the children sitting in the chairs, terrified, frightened by what was happening. And these are in the times where people are doing violent acts in churches and violent acts in school. So why wouldn't you think that somebody might hurt you? So again, it's really just a horrific thing that happened. And thankfully, there was some accountability. Some of the people who were the leaders of this protest were charged today. So that's good news. But I just hope that this sends a message to everyone else that this isn't going to be tolerated in the United States. Our Constitution will not be trampled like this. And so, again, very disappointed about the Don Lemon situation, but people are going to have to decide if they want to keep tuning in to somebody like him because, he has his YouTube channel now.
Yeah. Well, I'm never surprised.
Everybody got a YouTube channel.
Yes, we got fired and got him a YouTube channel and make
Yeah.
and shit. I guess if we crossed over and went to the left out there, we make bank too. Talk shit about
I
Trump.
bet we would. Yeah.
Get paid. We joined up with y'all. Fuck that. I'm not gonna be fake. No.
Yeah, back with that fake shit, man.
Hell no. Tell it like it is. Uplift the people. For real.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on 2045, brother. I'm still stuck on 2045, man.
2045. That's 5 years before white people become the minority in America. 2050? Am I lying?
Nah, really 2035, really.
They say 2050 though. They say 2050 is the year.
They say but come on, man. That still ain't got nothing to do with the stuff they doing. I mean, they ain't had no tape with R. Kelly beating nobody behind. They ain't got no record of him transporting prostitutes and all that.
No. They gave him. They gave him the
younger women.
I mean, he was with younger women. Who the motherfuckers over there, Saudi Arabia and all them motherfuckers married goddamn in fucking Israel married goddamn children.
It's somebody in your local community right now waiting at the middle school right now for they waiting every day.
Yes. All these
pedophiles. So there ain't nothing new. It's been going on for years.
Talking motherfuckers and doing all that shit. Everybody knew what he was doing. Motherfucking Jay-Z did the shit.
They were the parents were bringing the kids to the man.
Parents with Aaliyah.
That's my point. So why ain't nobody backing R. Kelly? He done wrote songs for most of the industry.
They have a fall guy.
Okay then. All right.
They got a fall guy.
They gotta have a scapegoat. And just like
then they say, hey,
look, man, look, I ain't claiming nothing.
Then they said you got Kelly.
I'll be like, look, you think I'm going down by myself? You crazy. Everybody going. I'm telling everything.
That's what he said.
That's why he's still in there. He should have just went ahead, did what he had to do, and went over here and disappeared like Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons had plenty of sense. Russell Simmons said, look, I'm going to go buy me an island. Come over there and get me if you want me.
Russell Simmons, he at home, you know what I'm saying, just chilling at first. They got Weinstein. Now they got Weinstein.
Yeah.
He looked. Okay. He better watch it. I told him. That's what he's saying. And the motherfucker got Bill. Then they got Bill. He said, these motherfuckers.
There ain't nothing happened to Bill.
No.
Ain't he served a day in jail. He won't even go to court.
No, I'm talking about Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah. Well, we know why they got him.
First they got Weinstein, then they got Bill. Then look, Russell said, "Oh shit, they got Bill. That motherfucker might come for me next." Yeah, I'm going. Yep. That's what he did. He's shit. He said, "I know Bill gonna tell you because Bill." Oh, he knew what they done did. They done did some shit together.
They done did a lot of shit, but they was taught that.
Him and Sidney Poitier and that damn.
That's the only way they could get through that door.
Yeah.
You sign up with Satan, that's what you're gonna get, man. But look, that's what I'm saying. The point I'm trying to make is why 2045. Why though, man? How you gonna just? So he don't have no rights to go against that. I mean, what's going on? He can't like challenge that.
You know what? Check this out. You want him out? We got to tell Trump.
No, I ain't tripping about him being out.
Now listen, tell Trump pardon him. Trump to pardon him. All we got to do, man, that ain't right, Trump.
But that's going to bring attention to Trump. Probably do want to pardon him. But then that's going to bring attention to him in the Epstein files. So he don't want to be no part of that.
That's Think why about it. Look, what he do to Diddy? Diddy asked him for a pardon. Look, Diddy asked him for a pardon. He said he got on the TV and said, yeah, that P. Diddy asked me for a pardon. I think about it. He said, I'm going to think about it. I think about it. He said, but I remember he went on the thing. He went to the other side.
Everybody remember.
and talk junk about me.
Yeah, and he said, "Vote or die."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was throwing the after parties for who? Bill
Yep.
and Hillary and
Yep.
Obama and Big
Obama. Yep.
Mike. All
Yep.
them.
He
All
was
them.
signed in. They signed him
All,
in.
yeah.
Oprah, all of them.
All of them. All of them. He threw the
And they
party
went.
for them, after
He was
party.
part of that crew, and they were
Yeah.
going around making money. They were buying up islands, and they were buying up everything, going to all these continents, making little schools for
And
Come on, man.
taking children with them, and bringing children back, going empty handed.
Oh man.
Back with little Asian children and shit like that. You know what I mean? I didn't say that. Oh, excuse me. That was the tape recorder. My gosh, I didn't. Excuse me, y'all.
Hey, ain't nothing new under the sun. We already know what time it is. People just scared to talk about it.
Yeah, man. You know what? You already know, man. You already know, man.
Yeah, the gig is up, man. But 2045, I'll be in there. I'll be in there making songs about everybody I know that did something. So obviously he was at the lowest of the totem pole, along with Weinstein, along with Epstein, all these Jewish names, all these Nazi. Come on, look. Let me tell y'all something.
He got 10 albums written already.
Yeah.
10
and probably got to record it.
10 or 20. You know he did a concert for them boys in there.
Man, look.
He did.
Who else, and guess who else they did like that? They did Mike Tyson like that.
Yeah,
Tupac, Muhammad Ali. I mean, anybody got a voice, they coming for him. And see, that's what I'm saying. If we know the play, why we keep falling for the okie doke? Why you ain't set up to not fall for the play once you make a little money? And you get, you know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to play chess, man.
These niggas get big headed and then they get like this. Yeah, no, they like me. I'm
I'm one of the ones.
Right.
Yeah. You go out and drink every Saturday, Friday. They invite you to the house. They setting your ass up. Boy, they got to recording everything your ass doing.
Exactly.
That's why if you was morally sound and you was on the good foot, they wouldn't have no evidence. But they set your ass up. That's what I'm saying. This is why the world is out of whack, huh?
They say they couldn't get no case on Malcolm. Cause he went
He wasn't like that.
He prayed, went home. Went to his room, didn't go out. They say, but the MLK boy, they say Martin Luther King boy, they got film and everything on him. Boy.
They say, that candidate out there to him, boy.
Boy, they say he was whole house, liquor house, and this house and that house.
All kind of drugs.
Hey.
Throwing them shea bunnies at him, but he was getting on it, boy.
Boy.
Hey, but see, that's what I'm saying. So
Now I understand. They say because Martin was silent and Malcolm was violent, because Malcolm had to have some type of way to come out, bring it out. Like you have to drink or smoke or do some type of drug or something to live in this motherfucker, just to be all right with this motherfucking world or something like that, because it's so fucked up. So he was holding all that shit in. So the only way he could come out, that his dose of intoxication come from the fiery speech that he was just letting them have. That's how he was doing. And Martin, on the other hand, he just fucking
preacher's son.
Just like a preacher's
son.
Like a preacher.
And what we say about the preacher's kids, they be the worst one.
Well, I remember, boy. Look at here. I grew up with two preacher kids.
Yeah, I grew up plenty of them.
You know what? And guess what? Boy, look at here. School day. Hey, we were little. We were little now. Elementary school, junior high school. This is that age right there. We would stay home from school, when we stayed home from school, because we were at, teacher work days, something like that, whatever. Parents had to go to work. We always go to the preacher's son's house. Because guess what? we watching Richard Pryor. What can't do? Look, we watching Richard Pryor. We watching pornos. You know what I'm saying? And guess who stairs? The stairs come from the preacher stairs. They got it out of the daddy closet. The preacher got it out of his closet.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. We watching Richard Pryor. Boy, we knew all the Richard Pryor jokes. He had it all the Richard Pryor collection, and
See
all
what I'm saying?
in the porno too. The preacher had it, and the damn boys were still, and we were looking at, we looked at it. The little boy was looking at this. Hell yeah. No lie. That's the truth.
Wow.
And them people know who I'm talking about. The people that grew up with us know who I'm talking about. Cause they was over there.
That's what I'm saying, man. See, Malcolm was in the street. And he already went to jail and did all that. He knew what the Bible felt like.
Yeah. Right. But,
you know what I'm saying? He was poor. He went through all that.
But damn, Martin
lived almost. He came from a 2-parent home.
Yeah,
he was. You know, his daddy was a preacher.
But he seen the streets though.
But this is what I'm saying. This is how we lost our humanity. This is how we lost our lineage, because we put so much energy in religion and trying to be what we were thought to be, so, you know what I'm saying, morally sound and proper. You know what I'm saying? We lost our way. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can't, just because Martin had that title, he had that cloth that he was wearing, and all the people in the community, oh, they respect you, but it wasn't off his muscle, it was off his father's muscle. So that's how he grew his movement. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you come up in church households and communities, the community gonna support you regardless, because they living behind that cloth. So you can be immorally sound, they still support you. You feel what I'm saying? But once you outside that circle, then, you know what I'm saying, any little thing you do is gonna be under the microscope, because you're not behind that cloth, and you don't have the support. Malcolm, once he found out, he was like, oh, this is how they said he put it on. You know what I'm saying? But what I think it was, the so-called alphabet boy knew, just like the same thing that happened with Tupac and Biggie is the same thing that happened with Malcolm and Martin. They were gonna combine their communities together and form their own union. And the same thing. That's why we keep repeating history. You feel what I'm saying? Now it's the same thing going on in the YouTube world. Everybody talking about this Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. We looked at Corey Holcomb as a comedian, but yet still he'll have some people on there that dropping knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? But then we look at the dude like Anton, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, when we coming up, he one of the type dudes that try to be in all the crowds. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You understand them type of dudes trying to please everybody and just standing on, instead of standing on your ground. Everywhere he go, he a chameleon. He's switching up. This is what I'm saying. So that same scenario keep happening in every community. The same thing happened with Martin. And that's why we stuck in that nostalgia. That's why I feel in our community. You feel what I'm saying? Because it is a cycle.
It's a
cycle, yeah. And we gotta break it. You know?
Pieces here. Just like you did. Listen, bro. And I wasn't gonna say nothing because I wouldn't. I'm tired of dropping knowledge on people. You know, the people, and they don't fucking do nothing with it, and they don't even appreciate it. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna elaborate on some stuff that you were saying, what you were doing earlier. You said you went 2026, and you went 10 years back to 2016. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, really, it's like this right here. Cycles go in 20 years. Every 20-year cycles.
20 years. 20, 25, 26 years. Yep.
20. Say 20. So you should do 20. Everything you should do, you should do 20. So from 2026, go back all the way to
96.
2006. Go 20 years to 2006.
Oh, let's go 2000. My bad. I went 30 years back. My bad.
Right. Go in 20 years. Just go right there. All right, do 4 on this side, 4 on that side. Match them up. See what happened over there like 100 years ago. And then you can see what I had did one time, I had did this right here. I did that.
I think we did it on the show one time before. We had a timeline.
When the Ukrainian war and all that started and all that right there.
Yeah. We went back further than that.
That right there, that coincides the rise of Hitler. And I said, well, damn, who the fuck can be, a Hitler in this situation right here? And I just said, nah, it ain't Putin. No, that's too obvious. You know what I'm saying? They would, everybody would think Putin. No. I think it's your boy, the dancer, the movie star, the president, Kowinski, whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
Him. I think
you consider him Hitler?
No, I think he's gonna do a rise as like Hitler did right there, and something's gonna happen. Yeah,
ain't no way.
I'm telling you.
I don't know where you going with this.
History.
Where they gonna get the power from? They already losing. They losing.
I'm not saying he gonna do that to Russians.
Who he gonna do it to then?
I'm not saying that. I don't know.
America giving him guns and weapons. What are you gonna do it to?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You gonna make me look into that. I'm gonna have to look into it because, like I said, ain't no more Hitlers. Hitler wasn't what they portrayed him to be. Just like Napoleon wasn't. It wasn't none of that.
No.
What they fail to realize, that was the end of our empire. That's why we had all these wars. They had to destroy the image of our empire. You feel what I'm saying? And it wasn't just original people. It was people that of peace. You know what I'm saying? This whole world was at peace because they done went through a bunch of wars and all that. They already knew what peace was. But these people that's new to the world, these orphans and these people that been cloned and all that, they don't know nothing about nothing because they ain't connected to shit. You feel me? Right. We really in control. So, like I said, they got to persuade us to think a certain way, and that's what we do. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, you take the money away, what you got left? We ain't going to have no choice. If we want something, we going to go get it.
Money already
gonna go get it. It's simple as
that. People still playing Monopoly, man. This Monopoly.
Yeah, it's like, why you still believe in the system? It's done.
Fucking mean nothing. It ain't backed by nothing. It's a promissory note. I promise to fucking pay you.
It's a receipt.
Some toilet paper.
Yep.
I promise to pay you and put it in my fucking bank. I shouldn't be able to. I shouldn't go fucking counterfeit for what? Same thing you got. Monopoly money.
We shouldn't have to worry about no money. We should be able to go to our account, pay our bills, do whatever we want, and procreate. And that's what life's supposed to be about. It shouldn't be about nothing that, we worker ants and worker bees and all that. Because you got people willing to do that stuff. Some people not willing to do that. And they shouldn't have to do it. And for us to prosper, because after you get a house and a car, what else you need in this world? Because you just need a way to grow food and take care of maintain what you got.
People need power to feel important, to feel. Some people need to be famous to feel accepted. Some people need something
outside of themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all
the true power was in here. It's in here. Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Oh, damn.
Who getting the Richard Cranium Award this week, man?
What you talking about? That man right there. The Richard Cranium Award. God almighty. He talking about the Richard Cranium Award. Good God almighty. Yeah. Richard Cranium Award. Yes. All right, Richard Cranium Award. Fuck if I know I had who was going to get it, but the shit won't play. Let me see if I can make the motherfucker play because, shit. Let me see. I have to make this motherfucker play. Okay, let me pull up who's going to get the Richard Cranium Award. While I do that right there, if you have anything that you can share it at this time. You want to share something? You want to tell
nothing. Only thing I have to share is that Hey, all I'm gonna say is, look, people, just keep your head up, man. We almost at the finish line with this thing right here, and the tides are changing every day, and all this chaos going on. You gotta be some calm behind the chaos. That's all I got to say to Saturday.
Right on. And another snowstorm is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Another snowstorm is coming. So they say. They say 8 to 10 inches this time.
Wow. So by that time, we probably have 30-something, 40 inches. We probably be, man, I'll tell you, bro. They ain't got but a couple more weeks, though, in the Southeast. It'll be so warm around here. Ain't no cold enough to stick around here, so.
I want to get a Richard Cranium Award.
And I grew up in a world where...
All right. Yeah, I'm going to get a Richard Cranium Award. It has to go to Tucker Carlson this week right here, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
It has to.
What? Not Tucker. Not Tucker. Not the damn Tuck.
For the first time.
What?
First time.
Your boy Tuck? You go against your boy Tuck? I thought you and Tuck was cool.
Yeah, cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got a little speed down. I told him I go get a Richard
Tuck walking the fence. Don't tell me nothing about Tuck walking no fence, bro.
He ain't walking the fence. He just...
He a little wishy-washy, I know. He is.
No, he finally let the world know that his view and the things that he's talking about is from... And I knew this.
They done scared him. They done got hold of him.
They ain't scared. They didn't scared. Ain't nothing like that. This is a little minor thing, but it's very minor. But
he's scared he could be like Charlie. He think he next.
No. It ain't nothing like this. A lot of people say he got put in his place.
My point is that.
So I said,
they scared him, man.
No, by this black guy. He said he gets schooled on they say on his casual racism. Okay. So I'm gonna play this right here for you. Hold up.
It ain't nothing casual about it.
Me and Snoop figured it out.
Here it is right here.
And I grew up...
Me and Snoop figured it out.
Hold on. Let me play it. Let me go ahead and
that sounds like Master P.
That is Master P right there.
Oh.
Yeah, that is Master P. Exactly. Percy. That's you, boy.
Percy.
That's you, Percy.
100 degrees.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, right here. They say Tucker finally get put in his place. I don't know. I just think I'm not standing up for Tucker. I'm not.
He's a prep, man. We went to school with preppies.
Yeah, I just think he's telling it from...
He's a prep.
He's
a foundational white man.
His perspective. He's seeing life through his perspective, and he's telling it through his perspective. He's not putting his feet in other people's shoes. His feet hasn't been in other people's shoes, so he only can tell his way. And I think this is where it may have caught up with him, but I don't know. You tell me.
And I grew up in a world where overt expressions of that were not acceptable. You weren't allowed to generalize on the basis of race because the assumption was each person is an individual. I don't understand when it became okay to generalize about racial groups.
I think while some people have the luxury to be raised only being told to look at individual people, it should be no surprise to you that black people, in particular black men, have been taught forever that they have to be careful how they behave around white people. That the way they behave will be interpreted differently, that when they misbehave, it'll be punished differently, that if they laugh too loud, if they walk into a nice store. So with all due respect, Tucker, what was true for you has never been true for lots of people.
I mean, there are a lot of ways to respond to that. One, on a factual basis. In truth, in a lot of places in this country, the main threat that African Americans face is not from white people, as you perfectly well know.
So I first want to respond to the first comment. I think is while it's true that, of course, people of color face threats from other people of color, it's also true that white people face the overwhelming threat from white people. That is,
right.
People face threats from who they live beside. So I find
exactly.
I think it's fair to point out that we oughtn't be too distasteful and say things like, well, the great threat. It does feed a certain uglier narrative that we don't want.
But why does the truth ever feed a, quote, ugly narrative?
It is deeply suspicious that people are so quick to say things like the main threat facing African Americans is other African Americans, but you never hear anybody say the main threat facing white people is white people.
So you say, for example, I will have to discuss with my boys whether they can truly be friends with white people. History has provided little reason for people of color to trust white people.
And the argument I make is, look, in a country where it turns out that when the most vulnerable people of color are under threat, those who they count on are nowhere to be seen. If we have a president who marshals forces of hatred and anger and divisiveness and, frankly, just danger, if the people who call themselves your friends are not going to push back against that, then maybe you can tell me why it is I should trust those people. When those who count themselves as your friend see that others put you in danger,
right.
It is their opportunity to prove they're your friend. It's fine to be friendly with them, but these are not your friends. We live in a country where we oughtn't pretend that these divides have not consistently been on racial grounds. And we see that over and over and over.
That's true. I agree.
When black people are in danger from, say, addiction, we get policing. When white people are in danger from addiction, they get rehabilitation. When black people don't have jobs, we get stories about why they're making the wrong choices. When white people don't have jobs, we get a presidential campaign about the forgotten class.
And I grew up in a world where overt expression.
It sounds like you're begging for somebody else's approval. I'm so sick of Negroes like, I don't care what you think about me, nigga. I get out here and work hard just as hard as you, and you worry about the color of my skin, and I see your mama out and I'll hold the door for her at Walmart or something, or the grocery store, and then you go to church and you pray to your Lord and your God to be a morally sound person, and if you see my grandma at the store and you won't hold the door for her, fuck you. I don't give a damn what color you are. Why is we begging people to be for their acceptance? I don't give a damn if you accept me or not. Matter of fact, tell me you don't want to be around me so I know not to come around your monkey ass. Okay? That's what we need to be thinking about. Oh, I'm so, possibly if we could get together and form a new unity, maybe we can make proper steps as a family. Fuck that. Ass niggas. If you don't monkey about me, I don't give a fuck about your ass. Simple as that. I'm not begging y'all for your approval. I don't give a fuck who you are. I know I'm a good person, and I'll portray that, and I'll send that out to the universe. Why I gotta beg?
Keep going. There you go. I don't know what happened. You muted. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
I'm not muted. I was never muted. I was never muted. I was never muted. I don't know, man. Hey, all I know, all I'm gonna say, positive energy always creates elevation. Listen to what the fuck I said. Positive energy always creates elevation, not negative. And y'all motherfuckers ain't elevating. Y'all disintegrating. It look good on paper, but you ain't doing shit. Positive energy always creates elevation. Peace.
Positive energy. Peace.
Man,
peace.
We good. Yes. We know what's going on, because ain't no damn way. All the money I pay for the goddamn Spectrum. Damn y'all.
It's gonna end it like this. All right. Peace.
I don't give a damn. Anyhow you want to end it. I've been ending this damn show.
We just end it like that. Peace.
Y'all peace, man.
Peace.